What's up, Tim Sykes here. Wearing my Karmagawa gear. Click the link just below if you want to learn about that. It's for charity. Living my laptop lifestyle with a view. Let me just show you this. I would go outside, but it's freaking hot out. I'm here in the Seychelles. Just show you this. There's actually, you can see the living room underneath this pool. It's a special pool. This is a penthouse at Six Senses, Seychelles. Very fortunate to be here in Africa, actually off the coast of Africa. Hold on, let me get the lighting right. I just want to make this video lesson. I mean, you know I make a lot of video lessons, but I want to make this video lesson more about you. Like, I show you where I am, not to brag, but to help you understand where you can get. I make a lot of videos about my own personal experiences, my own personal trades, and I want you to learn from that. But this video is specifically about you. And I know you're probably thinking, like, what are you talking about, Tim? You don't know who I am. And the answer is actually, yes, I do. Unlike a lot of other people who are, teaching these days, I actually am a real teacher with thousands of students all over the world. 5 millionaire students so far. Remember, it's hard to become a millionaire. Most of my students start with like $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. So it takes a little while. Let me just actually, how am I going to hold this differently? My arm is getting tired. I'm not that great with technical stuff. I'm not that good at math. But I have been teaching now for 10 plus years. And a lot of people ask me, okay, like, what's the number one stock to invest in? Invest in yourself. What's the number one mistake that people make? Lack of preparation. Thinking that the market is going to be easy. Thinking that you could just open up a brokerage account and just trade profitably. Even my top student who started with $1,500 and turned it now to over $7 million, he didn't make any money for 9 months. Literally 9 months of just learning, still trading, still adapting, but zero in terms of big gains or big losses, just kind of small gains, small losses, adding up to nothing over 9 months. So this brings me to question 3. I guess this will be called 20 questions with Tim Sykes at the Seychelles. Question number 3, what can you do to make money quicker? I wish I knew the answer to like something where you can make money overnight, but there's no such thing. Hold on, I gotta sit in bed. This is like exhausting my arm. Move over for a second, laptop. This is better. I can rest my arm. I'm sorry that this is a weird pose, but whatever. Just listen to the information. The thing that you can do quicker, unfortunately, it's a waiting game. You have to wait for the right kinds of plays. You have to wait for the right sectors. You have to wait for pump and dumps. There haven't been that many pump and dumps to short sell lately. There are shares to short when there are, but there's just not a lot of pumps. So we're waiting for a new promoter. We're waiting for a new hot sector. We had weed stocks. We had CBD stocks. We had blockchain. We had Bitcoin all in the past year or two. But right now, as I'm filming this in a very bad way, right now there's nothing. And you have to accept that, and you can't fight it. You can't just say, oh, this stock is hot, this sector is hot. You don't make the market. You don't mean anything to the market. You have to wait. And the cool thing is that while you're waiting, you don't just have to do nothing. You can actually be prepared. If you look at the samurai soldiers or famous soldiers or armies throughout history, when they're not at war, they're not just sitting getting fat. They're preparing for the next war. They're always in training. And I know that's not a fun thing, but the good news is, you're training for war and finance. It's not like you're going to have to practice fighting or do anything physical. Many of my students are the most out of shape people in the world. That's fine. Your training when there's no great trade is to study, is to learn from history. Obviously, it doesn't compare to education if you see this stuff happening in real time, but when there's nothing happening in real time, that's not possible. So all you can do is study the past. Because if there was a great play today, if there was a hot sector, I would say 90 to 95% of people watching this video would be unprepared because you haven't studied the past enough. You don't know what the proper patterns are. You don't have the right broker. You don't have the right risk management. You don't have the right planning. You haven't seen my trader checklist guide, so you don't know the 7 key indicators. I don't want you to make that mistake. While there's nothing happening, a lot of people are really sad. They're kind of salty and bitter. If you look in the chat room, they're like, oh, today sucked. There was no great play. I mean, I'm here in the Seychelles. There actually was a good play the other day. I made $1,700. Sold it a little too soon. Could have made $3,200, but I'm still making money from, the coast of Africa on this island. Look up Seychelles on a map. You will be shocked at where I am. The Wi-Fi is actually good and the food is good. Props to you, Six Senses Seychelles. I just had a massage last night. Unbelievable. Click the link just below. I'm not getting paid by Six Senses. I just want to share with you good locations. And look at this freaking penthouse view. It's a little expensive, so it should offer you some visual motivation to study hard, to be like, why do you need money? Some people message me like, yeah, Tim, you're so obsessed with money. I'm obsessed with freedom, okay? And you need money to be free. Otherwise, okay, I guess you're free. If you're homeless, you're totally free. Or if you're just like begging in the streets, but people begging in the streets still want money. If maybe you're communist, I'm sorry, you guys lost the war. For me, I see too many people who have jobs that they hate. I get messages from people all over the world. 75% of people in study after study hate their jobs. And you spend the majority of your life at your job. So you have the vast majority of the people hating their life the vast majority of the time. That's not a recipe for happiness or success. That's a lot of bitterness, sadness, anger, drinking problems, prescription drug problems. It's just sad. So for me, money, it's not about the money itself. It's what money can get you. Money can get you to places like this. I'm not just here by myself. I actually have 12 friends that I'm treating, and it's actually pretty sweet. I'm honored to do it because I want them to showcase Six Senses. I want them to showcase the charities that we're working with. We're working down here in Africa with VetPaw and Rhino Rescue Project, trying to save the rhinos. Again, I'll include the links just below this video if you want to check them out. It's good to learn about what's going on in the world. Rhinos will be extinct in the next 5 to 10 years if we do nothing. So I'm trying to share with you my stuff. I got off track a little bit. Question number 4, how do you travel the world and still make money? I mean, there's Wi-Fi everywhere, or there's pretty good Wi-Fi everywhere. Six Senses has amazing Wi-Fi. Question number 5, what do I do if I'm totally broke? Watch, my 1,000+ free YouTube videos. You have nothing else to do. Question number 6 that I get, what broker should you use? E-Trade or Interact brokers are the brokers that I use. Neither of them are perfect, but at least they're better than most. What are we? Question number 7, am I like so smart or good at math? No, me nor any of my millionaire students are that smart or good at math. Sorry, I took a garlic shot just now. I'm trying to get healthier. Question number 8, what is the most important thing in the world? Time. Time. I have no script that I'm reading. I'm trying to think about the questions that you guys ask me. Too many of you think that it's all about money. How do you make the most money now or in the future? It doesn't matter if you have $1 million now or $1 million in the future. How much time do you have left? If you have 1 day left to live, it doesn't matter how much money you have, you're dead, okay? So health is a little bit of wealth. What are we at? Question number 9. Why did I say 20 questions? Damn it. What is the secret to success of my top students? Just putting in the time and effort. It's a journey to get rich. It's a journey to get education. At least my DVDs, webinars, and video lessons can speed up your journey. And it's not just me. My top student, Tim Sykes, who's gone from 1,500 to 7.3 million now. He has 50+ webinars if you are one of my challenge students archived. He gives new webinars every few weeks. I'm filming this on a Sunday. He's giving a live webinar on a Wednesday to my trading challenge students. So click the link just below this video if you want to be my challenge student. I think we're at question number 10. What do you mean like they study hard and work hard? It's not just about reviewing the DVDs or video lessons. Some of you guys just go through the motions. It's actually about learning different patterns and then testing the patterns. So some of you guys don't trade, like you're scared to trade. Why? Okay. Paper trade, use stocks to trade software, stockstotrade.com, or trade with like 100 shares, 200 shares, 300 shares, whatever. Trade with a small amount. Just start practicing. Question number 11, are you a scam? No, I'm not a scam. I'm just a teacher who shows off a lot of beautiful visuals and videos, and I live, frankly, like the best life I could ever have imagined. So there's a lot of jealous people, and frankly, there are a lot of scams, who teach. And they never made millions themselves. They don't have any millionaire students. Some claim to have millionaire students, but they don't show you every trade. They show you one screenshot that's probably photoshopped. Very sketchy industry, teaching finance over the internet, and especially penny stocks, especially day trading and short selling. This is all the riskiest stuff possible. Question number 12, why do you like all the riskiest stuff? Well, I don't think it's that risky if you have knowledge. Rule number 1 for me is cut losses quickly. So I'm pretty much the most cowardly, conservative penny stock trader you'll ever meet. Question number 13, why am I so cowardly? Why don't I just, bet bigger? Why don't I be more aggressive? Because I've seen so many traders fail. I've seen a lot of people in other chat rooms, other newsletters from teachers, and, they make money sometimes quicker than me and my top students, but they almost inevitably lose 50, 75, 100% of their money. And then they go on rants on Twitter and get very introspective as to what they did wrong. What they did wrong is they had bad teaching. They had bad preparatory skills, okay? They didn't have a foundation understanding that any one trade can blow you up. So when one trade blows them up and they blame themselves, you shouldn't blame yourself. It's your fucked up teachers. It's your fucked up, market upbringing. I teach my students to be so cowardly, and I know it looks bad. I know it sounds bad, but it works. Question number 14, what's my biggest gain and biggest loss? Biggest gain was $220,000 in a day on Taylor devices. Biggest loss was $180,000 the day before. So I actually made like $40,000. It was one of the worst risk reward trades ever. And if you read my book, An American Hedge Fund, you can learn about the details. What question are we on? You see how disorganized I am? I can't even get 20 questions right. I'll say we're at question number 14. Why don't I trade with a big account anymore? Because it makes no sense for my students. I know some teachers trade with a big account and it looks good on Twitter and on Instagram. They post these big amounts, but it's not realistic for the average trader. It's not realistic for my students, and it's not even a good thing. Forget about what's realistic. It's not good to, show someone a strategy where, frankly, they're betting six figures to make like $40,000 or $50,000 in a day. I teach a small money strategy where you can make $1,000 or $2,000 in a day. Very applicable to pretty much everybody watching this if you have the right setup and if you have the right skills and the right preparation. Question number 15, why do I travel so much? I fucking love it. I could make more money if I just sat in one office, filmed video lessons in a studio, like worked for, thestreet.com or something, and had my own TV show that I've been offered many times. But I refuse to give up traveling and my charity. I spend way too much time on this. But again, it's what you love in life, and I have the luxury to do what I want. Why do I always talk about my charity? Question number 16. Because frankly, I'm proud of it. And these charities that we support over 30 plus charities. I've now donated over $4 million the past few years. The charities need exposure. And I see some problems with social media. I think that we can fix this. I love fixing misinformation, whether it's with penny stocks or with charity, because I think both can be very good, even though both have really bad reputations. It's kind of crazy how bad of a reputation charity has. Giving back should not be a bad thing. Wanting to make the world a better place should not be a bad thing. But there are a few bad eggs who do it for publicity. They do it for tax benefits. I'm just doing it because it's good. Question number 17, what's my secret to success? Being real in an industry full of fakes. I'm not the best trader, like I said. I do believe that I offer the best educational platform. I don't even think I'm the best teacher. Tim Grittani is a better teacher than me too. He explains everything much more detailed. So if you are a challenge student, I encourage you to watch the 50 plus archive webinars and his new ones every few weeks. This is one of the main benefits of becoming a challenge student. Question number 18, will I ever settle down? Does traveling ever get old? I don't know. I don't know the future. All I can do is follow my heart. And I love to travel. I'm excited to see what I can do with the charity field. A lot of narrow-minded people in the charity field, very similar to the very narrow-minded penny stock field. When I first got started teaching, everyone thought it was illegal to short sell penny stocks. I was like, what are you talking about? You just need the right broker. Question number 19, why don't I short sell anymore? Because it's hard. Here's Chelsea, who's coming into my video.
I'm sneaking in. I'm going to shoot some videos.
It's cool. It's fine. I'm just answering questions that I'm making up myself. So it's cool. What is your question? Question number 19 goes to Chelsea. One question. What do you got? Any question you want.
What should I be doing with my money?
Chelsea asked what she should be doing all the money. Save it, keep it in cash, and study. Focus on your education. Invest in yourself. Invest in your knowledge. Wait for the next best opportunity. Right now, there's nothing. We're after a 10-year bull market in housing and in the stock market. Is not a good time. Sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. That's what you should do right now.
I did learn that the other day.
You did. You said it to me. Thank you. So that's, I will. So that's like the answer sometimes, where there's not always a great play. I know you might have money to use, but you don't need to use it every single second. There's a great opportunity in doing nothing and just staying liquid and being ready for the next opportunity. And question number 20, why do I teach in the first place? Why don't I just manage money or, trade with a big account? I guess I already asked that. I love teaching. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to teach you. I know I get a little passionate. I'm sorry if I'm a little offensive sometimes. I get frustrated when people don't get it, when they don't see the opportunity, when they don't take the time to really explore what they're capable of. I hate underutilized talent. So I try my best every single day to inspire you, to teach you, to show you what I can, to show you beautiful places. And that's it. So leave a comment just below this video. Let me know if you like this, if I should do more handheld stuff, just answering questions. I like it, but you tell me. Thanks. Cheers. Hey, Tim Sykes, Millionaire Mentor and Trader. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope that they help you. I want to share everything that I've learned over the years. You can check out more videos right over there. And also click subscribe so that you can watch all of these videos, get that knowledge, and become my next millionaire student.